Hi. So yeah, it's been a while. Exactly 4 months from my last upload and half a year since my last devlog. In that time, there has been a lot that has happened. And one of those is turning my game into a God of War clone. Cue epic intro. Oh my god. So yeah, my last devlog was about a boss fight I had made for Saving Dreams. After that devlog, I started creating a whole new amount of mechanics. I started creating a climbing system that was less than perfect. I created an inventory system, mount system, potion system, interactable. On top of all of that, a whole entire skill tree system. And after that, I started working on levels and spent hours upon hours creating new characters, new enemies, cinematic moments, enticing character development, and then I stopped. I experienced something that every developer hates, but it always comes around one way or another. And that is burnout. I was exhausted of spending hours and hours a day working on a project on an almost dead platform that had been abandoned by its developers, that I got to the point of ruining my behavior outside of working on the game. So I made the temporary decision of quitting the game and quit making devlogs. And that was going to be it. I wasn't going to update or work on the game, so I decided to release it in its unfinished form, and unsurprisingly, not many people played the game at freaking all. And so, a couple months pass, and one day my friend Tommy is at my house. He had recommended for me to play God of War Ragnarok. I had known of the series before and decided to buy the first game because it was only $20. And that's a fire deal for what you get in the freaking game. Oh my god. So we both took turns playing the game, and I was in shock. To me, God of War is one of the greatest experiences I have had with gaming, storytelling, visuals, and overall enjoyment in a title. From the very opening moments of Boy and Kratos hunting a deer to one of the best boss fights in all of gaming history.
Why are there two beds?
I was captivated every second. And while Tommy was playing the game, he kept pointing out how fluid the combat felt, particularly with the axe. He suggested that I tried making a simple system in Dreams where you could pull the axe over your shoulder and put it back, just like in God of War. So we spent that night goofing around and messing with the Dreams engine just to get to the point of that simple mechanic. And after creating this, I had a sudden urge to start creating again in Dreams. After Tommy left that day, I started adding enemies, attack animations, health systems, a shield for blocking and parrying, which led into satisfying finisher animations. Oh my gosh, they're so freaking good. I love them, especially the head stomp one. I can never get over that one. And I realized something really quickly. Creating this new and improved version of Saving Dreams, if you have a simplistic mechanic that is satisfying and reliable, then there is no need for 80 mechanics that are janky and used for only one purpose. Quality over quantity. In this case, the first version of Saving Dreams would have been about quantity. And I really wanted the new version to have quality to it, because the first game did not. I want the player to go into the next area knowing that they're going to enjoy whatever is ahead of them, because they're going to know that there's going to be a certain level of quality, creativity, and passion that has went into making it. And after only a month, I had to finish the project. I wasn't planning on making it like a 60-hour experience. I just wanted to release something that made me happy, and hopefully make other people happy too. So yeah, if you have dreams, just search up Saving Dreams in the search tab, and you will find it. Now, my big focus for the video is not to go over like every single level and all the mechanics. I don't want to spoil all that, so I'm going to talk about the most important thing to me for this game, and that is the atmosphere. The atmosphere of the game I knew was going to be a crucial part of the experience. I needed to set the tone immediately with the beginning ship section of the game. I made the section follow the rule of God of War, and that is the whole entire game is in one take. There's no cuts in God of War, which is insane. But this adds so much depth to the game. It makes you feel like you are with the characters every step of the way. This is also the only section in the game with voice acting. Your character Jack stays completely silent for the entire game. The reason why I took this approach is to let you have your own thoughts instead of what is scripted in the game. Another area in the game is the Pale. The Pale acts as a hub for your character. It's probably the most visually depressing area of the game, with the only color being different shades of gray. And the only threat in the area is the seamlessly endless ocean, which adds some comfort but at the same time uncertainty of your surroundings, which is actually a recurring theme within the game. Now, I don't want to spoil everything in the game, like I said, but eventually I will post a full playthrough of the game. It's gonna be under an hour because the game's like freaking and I only released it like a few days ago, so. And already, after releasing the game several days ago, I've already gotten some great feedback and encouragement on the game. I'll read some of the comments for you guys. Wow, totally unexpected, found by chance, different, surprising, unique, spectacular, and perfect, and sometimes flawed. Exactly what Dreams is all about. Rerunning from the scene start is frustrating, but forgiven for the experience. What an intro. We'll be spending some more time exploring this. We all need to do our best to save dreams. Which is the name of the game, Saving Dreams. Which, like, the game is to, like, save dreams. And I think the best comment I got was from Lucid Dream Chaser, who actually is, like, level 600. And here's his comment. Say, this is pretty good. I'll definitely be sharing more thoughts once I complete it, but I have a couple of things to mention straight away. You really owe it to yourself to give this a more eye-catching thumbnail image. It's the first impression that players have of your game, and this cover doesn't really do much to sell the quality of your game. Give them a cover image that really stands out, and I guarantee you it will attract more players. And secondly, consider swapping out copyrighted music, which there's copyrighted music, but shut the frick. In my honest opinion, it hasn't added much to the game, and MM probably won't promote it, so you'll improve your visibility even more by switching to copyright-free music. And thirdly, I can't figure out what to do with that multicolored crystal in the third area. Electrifying it doesn't seem to work, and I can't think of anything else. Help, please. I've been enjoying the game so far, and would really like to complete it. So that is one of my problems, and I need to fix that, so yeah. And to be completely clear, my game isn't perfect. Far from it, actually. A lot of the concepts are unexplained and left to the imagination, which 50% of people who, like, do gaming enjoy. That's like half of my audience gone. The comments point out, like, that the game isn't perfect too, but mainly about unclearness on the game itself and not its themes, which is technically my fault, but like I said, it isn't perfect, but it's something that is special to me. For example, if I don't enjoy the game I've worked on, but it turns to be successful, is that considered an achievement or just luck? I mean, think about it. If I didn't like it in the first place, that means I didn't expect anybody to like it and just put it out there. That means it was just luck. So somehow people like in this case, I enjoyed it, and it seems like other people enjoy it too. Anyways, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about the game right now. I don't want to spoil a lot of it, because there's a lot of stuff that happens in the game, so go play it or watch my playthrough when I upload it. Quick notes about the channel. I'm back, and I'm here to announce that I am making an expanded version of this project into its own IP, and not Saving Dreams. It will be made in Dreams, but this time I want to work on it, not just to put out something cool, but instead for me to work on something cool. So if it takes me a long time, I don't care, because I'll be enjoying myself and not overdoing things. So in simpler terms, I'll be taking my time, because I have a lot of time. And last thing before I head out, and that's that my new project will be including more voice acting than like the 4 lines at the beginning of this game. So if you have dreams and you would like to be a part of the project, then I greatly appreciate if some voice actors, even if you're not into voice acting, just like say a couple of lines, and if you want to do the part that I give you, then you can do it. That's all I have to say right now. I'm super excited about this new project that I've been working on, because this first draft of my finished version of Saving Dreams is really going to motivate me to kind of follow that same atmospheric, kind of left to the imagination feel of what Saving Dreams is now, but also with more voice acting and more game to it as well. Anyways, if you enjoyed today's video, then make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace and